The Hawaii incident underscores just how dangerous and tense relations with North Korea have become. America's top diplomat is trying to do something about that as talks between the North and South continue. Correspondent Rich Edson is traveling with the Secretary of State tonight in Vancouver, Canada.
North and South Korea meet again. North Korea agreed today to include a 140-member orchestra as part of its growing delegation to next month's Olympic Games in South Korea.
North Korea said it will basically arrange the performance relating to the unification theme, familiar Korean folk songs, and globally prominent songs.
While the adversaries last marched together in the 2006 opening ceremonies, they're now discussing a joint Korean women's ice hockey team. That would be the first unified Korean Olympic team. The two Koreas say they'll meet again Wednesday. As they continue these rare discussions, North Korea has reverted to familiar statements. State media criticized South Korean President Moon Jae-in for crediting President Trump's posture for encouraging these discussions, saying, quote, "The South Korean authorities had better ponder over what unfavorable results may be entailed by their impolite behavior." Despite these continued talks between the two Korean governments, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is traveling to Vancouver today, intensifying efforts to isolate North Korea. The United States and Canadian governments are hosting a summit here with more than a dozen other countries, devising ways to better enforce sanctions and perhaps initiate a naval blockade against North Korea. While China accounts for 90% of North Korean trade and the U.S. campaign to isolate North Korea relies heavily on that government, the Chinese won't be here. Neither will Russia. The U.S. and Canada didn't invite them.
We have been in touch with China and Russia on this ministerial, and we will be giving them a readout when it's over and a discussion. And it will be very helpful. I think that they will welcome a lot of the actions that come out of the discussion.
To that, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says, quote, "It's outright lies. We said clearly that we consider these efforts and this meeting to be destructive." The State Department says the U.S. and Canada only invited countries that contributed to the United Nations effort during the Korean War more than 60 years ago. After Secretary Tillerson arrives here this evening, he'll meet with counterparts from Canada, South Korea, and Japan. As for a full list of countries that are attending this meeting that starts tomorrow, Brett, neither government has released one yet. Back to you.
Rich Edson live in Vancouver, traveling with the Secretary of State. Rich, thanks.